Wizard Weekly News. I'm Emma Younger.
And I'm Andrew Burdick. Thanks for joining us. On today's show, we will look at the football team and the return of head coach Chris Jones.
And we will look at just what Windsor High School will look like after all this crazy construction comes to an end. But we will start with our weekly announcements. On October 19th, the Windsor High School football team has a game at Greeley Central High School at 6:30 p.m. With expectations set high again for the team, the return of head coach Chris Jones may have been just what the team needed to make the state finals again. Caleb Jenkins and Isaac Morfin have more on this football season.
Windsor High School football, one of the few events that can bring the whole community together. It's such a major part of Windsor because the football team is one of the smallest teams in the large competitive 4A division. The games are always a catalyst to the town because the team can always put on a show. The athletes are extremely excited for the upcoming season, and sophomore Blake Watson says that he's thrilled to be back out in the field with his brothers.
I'm looking for hanging with my friends, having fun with all my brothers, and just having another successful season.
Last season, the Wizards lost their beloved head coach, Coach Jones, with whom most athletes had a strong connection to.
I felt like I had a real personal bond with him, and he was an amazing guy. He really taught us how to be good men, not just football players.
Even with the loss of Coach Jones, the team continued to play their hearts out and made it to the semifinals under the leadership of Coach Brower. However, the season has the town buzzing with the news of Coach Jones' return.
Okay, so a really big return this year is the return of Coach Jones. He's a highly respected coach, and he's a big member of the team. He pushes us to better things.
The messages Coach Jones preaches are held dearly by the players.
Be better people. We're not just football players. We're men. We're going to be fathers one day, and he wants us to be the best men that we can be. And I feel like that really touches with me because, I mean, in the overall scheme of things, I love football, but that's not my complete person.
Many of the athletes say that the team has a good chance to go far this year with Coach Jones leading the pack once again. Finally, many of the athletes are ready to become a unit again and work as a family rather than an individual.
There was a lot of guys just about themselves and trying to make a name for themselves and not for the team, and they weren't playing for everybody. And Jones really talks about how it's not just one guy in the huddle, it's 11 guys.
The Wizards are doing well this season, and as of October 12th, C Team is ranked 2-4, JV is 5-0, and Varsity is currently ranked 7th in the state with a record of 5-1 and a division record of 1-0. The Wizards will face off with Greeley Central High School on the 19th. It is predicted to be a great game, and we hope to see you all there. Reporting for Wizard Weekly News, I'm Caleb Jenkins.
Miss Sutton's 9th Advanced English class is collecting donations for Texas City High School to help those affected by Hurricane Harvey. They will be collecting donations till the end of the month of October.
The Windsor High School Key Club will be selling candy bars for $1 each through October 25th. You can buy them from Mrs. Duval in her classroom or from kids involved in Key Club. Last Friday during halftime of the WHS football game, something wonderful happened.
Oh my God! This is fun.
Miss Cora Lanter organized a hair donation to those affected by cancer. As you can see, a number of students and staff agreed to have their hair cut or shaved. The hair will be sent away where it will be made into wigs for those who have lost their hair due to chemotherapy. Those involved were very happy to know that they were helping out people who needed a boost.
I'm donating my hair to someone that doesn't have hair, that is not able to have hair. So, I mean, it could happen to anybody, so I'm just trying to put myself in someone else's position.
Thanks to Miss Lanter for her amazing efforts. There are also many students who make a difference not only at the high school level, but in the Windsor community as well. Today we will highlight Tavi Johnson, a sophomore who is very involved in Windsor High School.
Fear of failure, for a high school student, it's a fear that resides deep within, and for many it will be what stops them from trying something new and ultimately succeeding in a way that may surprise and may in fact make the student a better person. For Tavi Johnson, failure is an option, but it is definitely not the end of the line. Tavi is a sophomore at Windsor High School who is involved in the symphony orchestra, student council, carries a 4.125 GPA, and as of this year is the sophomore class secretary.
A teacher actually asked me if I would help out with it because she told me that there was no one running for a sophomore class. So I decided to join just to help her out and just to help the whole grade out in general.
Tavi has played the violin since the age of 5, and in her most modest manner, she will tell you that she has lots of work to do. She currently plays in the WHS Symphony Orchestra, and she says that not only does playing with such great musicians improve her as a performer, but the atmosphere of a family that she feels from the rest of the performers has allowed her to make mistakes and not feel shame or embarrassment, but quite the contrary.
I feel like symphony orchestra is more of a family than possibly the others, and I don't know because I've never been in any of the others, but I know that I've grown really close to everybody there, and I never feel embarrassed when I play a wrong note or something. We all just laugh together, and it's probably like the best community that I know here. It's really fun to be a part of. So.
As with many students at Windsor, Tavi has said that her favorite part of Windsor High School is the family atmosphere, a feeling she wants to not only experience, but to spread to others as well. Tavi attributes many of her personality traits to her mom, who has been a teacher in the Windsor School District for 18 years now. Tavi hopes to someday follow in her mother's footsteps and become a teacher as well, and for the Windsor community, this is very good news.
Because my mom's a teacher, and for a long time I was like, I do not want to be a teacher. Like, if I'm going to do something, it's not going to be teaching. But I've seen recently the impact that she's made, and I really want to be able to make an impact like that.
For the Wizard Weekly News, I'm Quade Brown.
The annual fall musical is gearing up for what should be a great show. This year, the WHS Drama Department will put on the musical Fiddler on the Roof. Performances of the musical will be on November 16th, 17th, and 18th at 7 p.m. Theater director Ms. Estrada is excited about the production.
And we've been in rehearsal since August. We did auditions in August. We have some talented singers. They are dancing their hearts out, and the play is about a little town in Russia called Anatevka, and it's a Jewish community, and they're being pushed out in 1905 pre-revolutionary Russia.
As you may know, there is major construction going on at Windsor High School this year. While it is very disruptive to students, there will be many benefits to all of this construction. We looked farther into the construction project and the benefits it will have for students once it is complete. Windsor High School, with about 1,500 students, is in desperate need of an upgrade and more space. Now with the new Innovation Center, students will have more space and be able to collaborate more effectively. The Innovation Center will be built by the 2018-2019 school year, and it is part of a $30 million project to remodel our school. There will be 6 new technology-based classrooms in that building. Ms. Gallen thinks the Innovation Center will benefit students greatly.
What I can see is we are preparing kids for our future, for their future, and to use those 21st century skills and look at that design thinking and that entrepreneurial mind. Just to get, I think the most exciting part is that, Windsor High School students will have an opportunity to be part of that Innovation Center.
Teachers will have many new resources in the Innovation Center, such as a green screen for the video production classes and new equipment for students in classes involving computer-aided drafting. Students will be able to collaborate in their tech-based classes that will take place in the new building. Mr. Vasa, the video productions teacher, is very excited to be moving his class into the Innovation Center next school year.
We hope to get some bigger and better cameras, some switcher, some better microphones, just better equipment and more equipment for everyone to use. We only have 6 photo cameras right now, and I'd like to have a photo camera for every student in a classroom, so we'd like to have like 30 cameras.
The groundbreaking ceremony for the Innovation Center was on August 21st. Lots of members from administration were there to start off this construction project. According to Ms. Gallen, once the new building is built, we will be able to see a time-lapse video of the building going up. The Innovation Center is going to be a great add-on to our school. It will provide lots of opportunities for both teachers and students. I'm Emma Younger reporting for Wizard Weekly News.
Before we go, we want to congratulate junior Morgan Hikes, who finished first in conference in the cross-country conference finals last week. The Wizard Girls cross-country team took second overall in conference and are now on their way to regionals. We are proud of our ladies team and wish them the best as they head off to regionals on October 19th in Lyons.
That is all we have for this week. We will see you next week on Wizard Weekly News.
Getting all teary-eyed.
Monarch.